Welcome back to Anderson's Smoke Show. Today we are filming on location with my dad's new Camp Chef Woodwind Wifi 24. We've got some steaks, we've got some shrimp, and we've got some asparagus. And we're gonna show you what this grill is about. Stick around, see how we do it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so that you can keep up with the latest content. Be sure to like the video and write me a comment. Let me know what you think. Now let's get working with this Camp Chef. Man, am I hungry. There's never anything to eat in this house. I wonder if my parents have any food. All right, so we've got these steaks ready to be seasoned. These are some of the thickest strip steaks that I think I've ever seen in my life. Come in and check them out. All right, so for these strip steaks, we're gonna season them with some of the Spiceology Greek Freak and some of the mystical, magical umami powder. See how we do it? All right, we're gonna start out with just a little bit of olive oil on each of these steaks, and I'm just gonna use a teaspoon here so that I can control the amount, and I'm gonna use that to just kind of lather that up. And remember, whatever we do on one side, we're gonna do on the other. So go ahead and go through and do each of these. All right, and we're gonna start with the umami powder. We're just gonna sprinkle this on there. We're gonna be a little generous, but not too crazy. Now we're gonna go with some of the Spiceology Greek Freak just to top it off. We're not gonna go crazy with it, but this nice little blend of herbs and spices will be great on these steaks. All right, we're gonna go ahead and flip these over. We've got these steaks seasoned. They are super thick. We want these to get up to room temperature. So we're gonna go ahead and cover these and leave them out for a little while. In the meantime, we're gonna get some shrimp prepared, and we got another special surprise for you. So we've got some deveined shrimp. We've got some lime and cilantro. We've got some olive oil and some garlic. We're gonna go ahead and make some kick-ass shrimp. I'll show you how we do it. Start with a little bit of minced garlic here. Half a teaspoon is equivalent to a clove, so we're gonna go with a heaping teaspoon here. That'll be about a little over 2 cloves of garlic. And now that I look at it, we'll go with a little bit more. We're gonna go with about 3 to 4 teaspoons of olive oil here. I think 3 will be just fine. We're gonna go ahead and mix this up just a little bit. All right, so I have some fresh cut cilantro. We're gonna throw that in there. Looks like a lot, but it's okay. Go ahead and mix that up. Got some of the Uncle Steve's spicier. Not gonna put a lot, just a little bit. Got some people here that aren't into spice. Just about the flavor here. And I have some fresh cut limes, and I'm just gonna squeeze them here and put the juice from some of these limes. These are a little firm, I tell you what. Hard to squeeze. There we go. Truthfully, I think that's about enough. Put just a little bit more. Go ahead and mix those up good. And that right there is Anderson's Cilantro Lime Shrimp. We're gonna skewer these up in a little bit and get them on the smoker. All right, so with this Camp Chef, one thing that we were lacking was some workspace. So we went ahead and got the foldable front shelf. We're gonna go ahead and get that installed for you today. Come in here and check it out. All right, we're gonna start by removing these two screws here on the left side of the grill. We're gonna go ahead and place this bracket here, and you wanna see that the bracket wraps around to the front, and you want this open slot here at the top. So let's go ahead and get this started. We'll snug that up a little bit. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the other side. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and back these screws out a little bit. It's just easier for me to remove them by hand. And same thing, you want this bracket going in towards the grill, and we'll just go ahead and start these. All right. Okay, so we've got this other bracket here, and as you can see, the square corner goes towards the square corner, and then you've got this little edge here that wants to go, you want that to go in towards the center of the tray here. And so we're just gonna start these 3 screws. All right, and we will go through and snug these up. All right. Spin this around here. We're gonna do the same thing. So like I said, this edge here facing towards the inside. Corner to the corner. And we'll get 3 screws started here. We'll go through and snug them up. All right, okay, so these 2 holes here line up with these, and we've got a screw and a bushing here. We're gonna go ahead and start by feeding that in. And I need to do that on the other side as well, but you don't need to see. And so what that does is that allows us to hinge that. So I'm gonna go ahead, tighten that down. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. I've got another screw and another bushing, and I'm just going to screw that into place here. We will tighten that down. And I've got one for this side as well. So now that we've got the shelf attached, I'm gonna show you how it works. It's very simple. We're just going to lift the shelf up and then slide it down into place. That actually gives you a nice little area here in front of the grill. You can set, a tray down here. You could set something you're about to put on the grill down here. You've got it in front of you, you've got your tools, whatever the case may be. And then when you're done, pop it up, swing it down, out of the way. We've got that foldable shelf on. We've got the steaks seasoned, and we've got those shrimp marinated. Let's go ahead and get this grill preheated and ready to go. All right, we're here at the Camp Chef. We're gonna go ahead and turn the grill on. We've got this knob here. That's how we go through the settings. We're gonna go ahead and set temp. We're gonna go ahead and increase that to 225 degrees. We're gonna confirm the startup. We're gonna go ahead and let this grill get up to temperature, get the pellets fed, everything to go. Check back in soon. All right, the grill is preheated to 225 degrees. These steaks are up to room temperature. They are seasoned. It is time to get them in the grill. Let's come get them on. All right, we've got the steaks on. Go ahead and put the shelf down just so it's not in the way. All right, I want you to come in here really quick. So we're gonna go ahead and increase the smoke setting a little bit. So we go down to set smoke. We've got 1 to 10. I'm gonna go ahead and set this to a 4. Now remember, when you increase the smoke level, it may increase temperature fluctuations. So you can see now we are set for 225 degrees with a smoke setting of 4. We're gonna go ahead and let these steaks go for a little while, and we're gonna check back in soon. All right, we've got these cilantro lime shrimp ready to go into the smoker. It looks like we've got about 15 degrees left on the steaks before we pull them out to rest. Let's go ahead and get these in. I'm gonna go ahead and set those right down just like that. Steaks and everything are looking good. I know it's hard to see with the shelf. But everything's looking good in the neighborhood. Got some asparagus back there. All right, these steaks have reached an internal temperature of 120 degrees. We checked it with our Thermapen MK4. We're gonna go ahead and pull these off for them to rest. All right, and while these rest, we want to wrap them in foil like so. We'll just wrap the whole tray. Just to shield them and to kind of keep the heat in, like a blanket. All right, we're gonna let these steaks rest for like 15 to 20 minutes. At the same time, we're gonna let those shrimp finish up, that asparagus finish up, then we're gonna crank the temperature up and sear these bad boys right on this grill. We'll see you then. All right, it's time to take these shrimp off. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cover these with foil here in just a moment. In the meantime, all right, we're gonna go ahead and set this up to high. So we've got that set to high. And we're also gonna pull this heat deflector. This is going to give us direct heat on the grill. And we're gonna use that to sear these steaks. All right, the grill is approaching 500 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and get these steaks on to sear them. We only needed to increase the temperature about 10 degrees internally. Let's go ahead and do it. As you can see there, we've got the flame. That's because we pulled that deflector back. Oh, listen to that sizzle. Oh. All right, we're gonna go ahead and close this for just a few seconds there. All right, let's go ahead and flip these. Some nice grill marks there. Oh yeah. All right, we'll get this closed here. All right, these steaks are ready to come off. Look at that. They look great. Got a little bit of a grease fire from the oil on them steaks. Go ahead and pull these off one at a time. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this here real quick. All right, it is time to cut into one of these steaks. Let's see what we did here. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Medium rare. Let's go ahead and cut a nice little chunk of that off. All right, let's give this a try. I can definitely taste that umami. That shiitake mushroom, I've got a hint of that, and that Greek freak. Man, is that good? I'm cutting myself another piece here. Those steaks are tender, seasoned perfectly. Got a nice smoky taste. Very good. All right, I've got a couple of these cilantro lime smoked shrimp. Go ahead and give these a try as well. You don't get much of a smoky taste, but they are seasoned to perfection. That cilantro, that lime, that garlic, that Uncle Steve's spice here, absolutely perfect. As you can see, the Camp Chef did a fantastic job today. I'm very pleased with how well everything turned out. The controllability and having the chance to watch the temperature from inside the house on these steaks and the grill was great. As you can see, we've got a hell of a feast ahead of us. We're gonna get at it. We'll see you next time. Thanks again for tuning in to Anderson Smoke Show. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel so that you can keep up with the latest content.